Don't adjust your monitors, folks. I really am this pretty. Live from 58 Dream Street, it's Friday Night Frosthaven! And here we are. I'm back. And they're back
On
too.
Thursday.
On Thursday. Thank you, Richard. It's Thursday, folks.
It
The
is
most
Thursday.
common, one of the most common days on which you play your little Friday Night Frosthaven. So here we are. And it's very exciting for me. This is my first Outpost phase, which,
You're gonna
from
love
what
it.
I understand, involves many fewer decisions and possibly stickers. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing the stickers?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
you're gonna
find
have to
out.
do the stickers.
I'll do a sticker if I have to.
You gotta find
I
out.
am ready. I am ready to peel stickers. So we will see. We will see. I came prepared. Now, player one, playing the Savas Pyroclast, the Overknot. It's Rich. How you doing, Richard?
So good. Can't wait to see you peel stickers.
You're very excited for this. I can tell.
I imagine it's going to be like watching a baby try to peel a little orange.
Have a little faith. Have a little faith. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll do my best. Player two, they call her player two for some reason. She's not here. Player three, playing the unfettered hive, Steve. It's Greg. How you doing, Gregory?
I am doing well. I'm slowly recovering from my cold.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Daniel Wills. Do you really think I sound like Fran Drescher? I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. Speaking of, player four, playing. Oh, goodness. There's something wrong here. Hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Displaying the wrong text, but we can fix this.
Okay.
Daniel says that Rich and Greg are giving major Grandma Yetta and Ma vibes. Is that respectively in that order? I don't know how much either of you remember the nanny.
Not at all. I remember my parents liking it and being like, I don't like things that they like.
I watched a fair deal of it, but not really like religiously.
Your gracious host watched a lot of it with his parents. Left a fair bit of lasting psychic damage.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Player
We'll do
four.
that.
Player four. Playing the Harrow-Geminate Fran Thorn. It's Jaymee. Hi. I'm here. To anyone joining us with me here for the first time, if somehow that happened, I'm here to bring a little bit of class to the place, replacing your regular guy. So we're gonna dive in. I have a fairly good sense of how this Outpost phase is gonna run. I watched a little bit of tape, and it does seem like a lot of it is just saying, Gregory, what's next?
Yep.
So
It's a huge part of it.
we're gonna get through this.
Did you watch the most recent Outpost phase? Like, were you thinking we were coming over?
No.
No, not at all. Why would you think that?
No, it was an older one.
That was the best Outpost phase we ever did.
Well, I'm glad you boys had fun. Would have loved to join you. Now, let's head over to the Outpost. We're there. It's just a click away. And we begin, actually, by rewinding time a little bit. Because last time, I was assured I need to make sure this happens. Last time, you were rewarded one random item blueprint as part of the scenario conclusion. But at the time,
I've forgotten about that.
The deck was missing. Well, it turns out it wasn't. It was actually where it's supposed to be, but that's always going to be one of the last places you look. So, drawing a card from the random item blueprint deck, we get the Charm of Expertise.
Okay.
Look at that. Beautiful. It is a head equipment item,
Okay.
and it says, at the start of the scenario, for the scenario, gain one mark perk from your character sheet, which you have not yet gained.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that's neat.
That's
Just free
something
perk?
And you
for the
can change it
duration of
every
the scenario.
scenario.
Yeah. Now,
I don't have anything on my head. I should maybe buy something for my head at some point.
if I remember the diagram correctly, the crafting cost here is just numbers.
Okay.
It is 011 and 113. So whatever that means is what you need to make your Charm of Expertise. You want to fill in some blanks for me, Gregory?
113 is almost definitely going to be a potion that we don't have. But 11 we do have, and that's just the simple charm.
So we need a simple charm plus whatever 113 is, and then we're laughing. We're in the Charm of Expertise, free perk.
Yeah,
Very
unless the
nice.
hammer potion is the last potion, then 113 is almost definitely a potion.
Okay.
Because the potions
Well-
they start at like somewhere in the 80s, and then they just continue until there's no more potions.
Yep, I see it here on your punch-out chart. There's your hammer.
Boom.
112. And just based on positioning, it seems kind of unlikely that's the highest number. We'll find out. Okay. Then we begin by updating the map, but the map does not need to be much updated. You boys
Great.
just defeated a scenario, so I got to find it here. Excuse me. Scenario 18.
I read recently
Put a
that
check
Sean
mark
Austin
on
is going to try to take over Fran Drescher's job.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I was just filling time. I thought it would take you longer. I just read somewhere that Sean Austin is going to run for Fran Drescher's job.
Oh,
She's
at the head of the union? The actors
Yeah,
union?
exactly. Yeah.
When she resigns, or is he running against her?
I think he's running against her in the next election.
Sit down, Mr. Hobbit.
Well, I mean, he's significantly more left wing than her, so I'm probably actually on his side.
Well, good enough. Flipping it. But she led them through that strike.
She did, yes.
And that went well for the actors.
Yeah. I'm not saying she's
And
not left wing.
The
You can always go further
representation.
left.
That is true. You just got to be careful of the horseshoe effect. Get a stack overflow and suddenly find yourself a fascist.
It happens to Gandhi every time.
Suddenly you're saying, Donald Trump actually ran as a dove against Hillary, things like that. Sorry, Mr. Bezos.
Every statement we say tonight, we should just follow with the sentence "Sorry, Mr. Bezos."
We don't mean to offend. Now, here we are. It's the Outpost. Let's see.
All right.
Can I? Yeah. It's a bit better. Try not to show the floor. Break the illusion.
We're on step 1. The passage of time.
Step 1. The passage of time. I got to do that first. In the spreadsheet. Nailed it. This is all going very smoothly so far. Oh, damn it. 1 second. No, you know what? Your host can fix it later. Took away the hard border between summer and winter, but he'll fix that. I'm not going to fix that.
That's okay.
Now, what this means, I'm given to understand, is that the summer's over, which is not the case in real life right now. It's actually about as muggy as it has ever been
Yes.
in this particular room while I have been here running this show. It's really something. It's sticky. It is hot in here, and the temperature's getting pretty high. And there is a sticker to be fixed here because Martin pointed this out. Thank you, Martin. Down here for the garden, there actually was supposed to be something put down last time, and you upgraded it. So if I can find it, and I can, level 2. We'll put the level 2 garden stickers down. If I can figure out how.
Is it like a thing where it's hollow in the middle, so the like plots always remain visible?
It's gonna be like this. It's a series of stickers.
Okay.
So just a tiny one there. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. We're just gonna go with it. It's there now.
Rich, it's your
Hold on.
dream. It's coming true.
Hold on. But I didn't even need to put
Oh,
that
it's
one
happening
down.
so fast. Like,
I didn't even need to put that one down. So maybe when I put down the level 3 one, we'll save it.
yeah, maybe.
It could happen. Stranger things have happened. Bam. Waffle syrup. Good evening, my little Turkish delight. I hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable when I say that.
Makes
And
me
if it does,
uncomfortable.
please don't tell me, because it'll make me... I'm not worried about you, Gregory.
But remember, a small English boy will sacrifice everything for you.
There. I guess there is one more. I don't exactly understand why it's necessary.
Just for show. Just to improve the overall look of it, I guess.
He confirms, feels perfectly fine. So there you go. We'll live with Gregory's discomfort. He'll suck it up. Now, I'll show you. I'm not going to do this because here is the sticker that I'm not going to put on.
Okay.
Because it goes down, as I understand it, and then you put the other herb on top.
Yeah.
So you're just covering it right up.
I think it's supposed to make it look maybe like it's more fertile ground.
But then you cover it up. So that makes sense up until you plant the herb. But I'm saying there's no point in us putting it down.
We've already planted the herb, yeah.
And then planting another herb on top of it. Okay. Now, I think we're good for stickers.
And we can do the passage of time.
Passage of time. So we move the thing, and there's a section to read. It is section... Actually, I should mark this off on the calendar here, too. Section 183.3 in the section book. And wouldn't you know, because I come prepared, unlike some erstwhile host of this show. I got the book open. Let's read together. Oh, this fucking phone. Too popular. Let me just mute it here.
Gonna be popular.
Now, section 183.3, visiting trader. I gotta think, how am I, okay. My best customers, It's the old traveling merchant and his carriage, full of items of suspicious origins. He invites you to poke through his inventory. Same price as before, but even better value. No one's gonna come looking for these, eh? He doesn't elaborate, and you think better than to press the issue. Rewards. Each character may buy one item from the purchasable supply for its listed price, or one material resource for 7 gold.
7 gold for material resource?
Yeah, I was gonna say, not
Oh,
an
wait,
expert here.
Does that include herbs, or is that only
I don't know.
a
Want to Greggle
material
that?
resource? I believe a material resource is only the top ones, but let me look it up. Resources. Yeah, the 3 material resources. That's way too expensive.
Yeah,
We buy those for like 2 gold a pop during.
I'm far from an expert here. But even I can just look at this mining camp card right on the top of this deck that I'm going to pick up in a minute and see that it says you buy up to 2 metal for 2 gold a pop. So why would you
We
spend
don't
7
want
for
it.
it?
I want it.
We
So
don't
does
want
anybody want to buy something from the purchasable supply?
it. We don't want it.
I'm
Wait.
thinking with my 3 gold, probably not.
Yeah, I don't want to buy anything. I
This
want to
isn't
keep
where
the
I
home
upgrade
stuff.
boots.
Nah.
Then
This
I
is
don't
not
want
your
it.
boots.
Yeah, we'll pass. We'll pass. Too expensive. Too rich for our blood.
We
He's
don't want it.
passing. Very well. Very well.
We move on
We're
to the
done.
outpost, unless there's more. No, okay. We move on to the outpost
Take a
event.
hike. Keep walking.
Is it winter now?
It is winter now.
So we draw from the winter outpost event.
So
deck.
we are going to do Winter Outpost event number 17. Here we go.
We
Creaking into
find
the
an old
harbor
deck.
comes a derelict ship with shredded sails. No one answers your hails, and the dock workers won't board for a superstitious fear of the ghost lurker, an ethereal monster that pillages ships and leaves them to drift into rocky cliffsides. So then, it's up to you. The ship itself is totally unoccupied. One of the rowboats is missing, but a ship of this size would need both to safely evacuate the crew. The page in the captain's log that would detail the last hours of the ship has been torn out, and instead, there is a hastily scrawled note in shaky black letters. Shaky block letters. Burn it! Most unusually, the ship's entire supply of lamp oil has been spilled on the decks. How unusual. On the ship with
Classic
the big
stuff.
message that says burn it. The cargo manifest shows 8 crates of unknown origin being brought to the capital. A look below decks shows just 1 crate on board, sealed with black tar on all sides. You try to move it, but you realize it has been bolted to the hull. Option A, open the crate. Option B, set fire to the ship.
I mean, I'm on team set fire to the ship.
Yes! I was hoping somebody else would be. We're setting fire to the ship.
My understanding here is that guests actually make the first call.
I don't
And
think
I
that
say-
was ever
That's
established.
not a rule. That's wrong. We're setting fire to the ship. Your understanding is incorrect. You can take that up with James.
If you would let me finish, Richard,
Mhm.
I was going to say, I say burn it!
Yeah.
Come on now. Let's be realistic, right? You want to burn this ship.
That's a bad ship.
So we're taking option
always-
B, burn it. Option B, you do not know what occurred here, but it's clear what needs to be done.
Burn it.
You toss a burning rag onto the deck from the safety of the dock and push the ship back out to sea. It burns as the winds carry it into the bay, eventually disintegrating beneath the waves. The dock
So
workers...
many cooler things I can throw that are on fire than a rag. They should let me just burn it my way.
Well, they didn't... The card would have to be longer to have a
Yeah.
special one just for the Pyroclast.
Yeah. You could just make it up as you go. James would.
Well, that's just one of the differences here. I try to do things a little by the book. The Dark Workers, thank you for handling the matter. And there's a general air of relief. We gain 2 morale. Although, I believe there's only space to gain 1 because we got happy settlers
Yep.
in this outpost.
We're back up
And-
to full.
And we add Summer Outpost event number 41 to the Summer Outpost deck. I'll deal with that off the air. Very good. Now, what's next, Gregory?
Oh, well, up next, if we're all done with the Outpost event, is
We are done.
building operations. Let's
I
hear
got the
it.
cards right here. We start with the mining camp. We can collectively buy. I'll zoom in. But maybe not too much. We got a lot of chords here. But we'll zoom in that much. The mining camp. Collectively buy up to 2 metal for 2 gold a pop. Do we want
Do
it?
you guys each want to do that? Metal is what we have the least of.
If metal's what we need, let's get some metal.
Okay.
I'll throw 2 gold in for that.
All right. So we now have 2 more metal. Next up.
Very good. We have the hunting lodge. Sort of the same deal, except we can only buy 1 hide because it's a level 1 hunting lodge.
We have 14 hide. I think we could
We're
probably
doing
skip
just
it.
fine. Gregory,
Yes.
I think you took the money from your host and not from me. But that was me putting down for the metal.
Oh, you're correct. Of course.
I understand where you got confused because our names are kind of similar.
They are, yes. There we are.
Logging camp. Collectively buy up to 2 wood for 2 gold a pop.
Well, should our erstwhile house buy some lumber then?
If he's allowed, then I say we
He's
just take
allowed.
his... If that's a thing we can do when he's not here, take his money.
He's allowed. We're all, I imagine it's a scenario where we're all here during the Outpost phase.
That is a gimmick that we're using so that I can have an upgrade, an enhancement for one of my cards. So we might as well use it here. And quite frankly, using your friend's money to buy nice things for myself is not a new experience for me. It's the inn. We can collectively buy just any one of the 3 resources we just chose from again for 2 gold.
I'll do it. I'll go down to 65 and buy ourselves another metal. Bringing that metal up.
You can never have too much metal. Now, it's the garden.
What's next?
We collectively gain 1 herb from each planted pot, and then they're repotted. It all happens all at once, and that's an axe nut and a flame fruit.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
No
Hold
effect
on a
from-
second. Do we, now that we have that axe nut, do we have the resources we need to make one of... We don't have the resources we need to make both of Rich's potions. We might have the resources we need to make one of Rich's potions.
Well, we can figure that out. There's
My
no
potions give me
operations.
axe?
What's that?
Do potions give me axe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your axe requires 2 potions to create. Elvine, axe nut, corpse cap. No, we don't. We don't have rock root, and we don't have a corpse cap.
Alright,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. We
Excellent,
don't.
I
We don't.
remain.
We need one of those for each potion, so we can't do it at all. Yeah, can't do any of them.
All right.
Give my axe another day.
Get your axe
There's no
another day.
I
operations.
just look at it through the glass.
There's There's no operations for the craftsman or for the alchemist or for the enhancer
Mhm.
or for the library or for the workshop or for the carpenter or for the stables or for the town hall. And then we can train a soldier at the
But
barracks.
we're full up on soldiers.
But we're full up.
We should
Oh,
sacrifice them more often.
we better send them to war.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to do that yet. But it's downtime. So,
Downtime.
anybody who had the XP to level up, do so now.
That's just you.
That's your host, but he's not
Yeah.
here.
Well,
But Miss
Oh, James did
Thumper,
too?
yeah,
Huh?
he's going up to
And-
level 4.
nice. And then nobody needs to retire. Crafting items. So, Rich, you can upgrade your boots.
Yeah, do it. Boots.
So
Better
we're
boots.
gonna
Take these
spend
boots.
we're gonna spend 2 of that hide because we're gonna buy 1 pair of boots with hide and the current boots that you have, and then use those boots and a hide to make the next step of boots. So you go from
So,
crude boots.
we're starting
No
with
more
crude
crude boots.
boots.
We go from crude
Looks
boots.
like this.
They get us rough boots.
Ooh.
Hold on. What's the number on those rough boots?
18.
18. Found them. What rough boots slouch towards Frosthaven to be born?
And then we trade in the rough boots and another hide to get the sturdy
Yates.
boots.
Dirty boots.
Said I was bringing some class.
So these let you add +1 to all your move actions in a turn. And you ignore difficult terrain for that movement.
Hold on. Sturdy greaves or sturdy boots?
Sturdy boots. Sturdy greaves are a
What's-
separate thing.
Alrighty. I found them. Found them.
Number 28.
And I leave the good stuff
During your turn,
when I walk.
No,
during your turn-
you ignore difficult terrain.
you add +1 to all your movement abilities and ignore difficult terrain. It's spent, and then you need to rest to get it back. Congratulations on your new boots, Richard.
And then,
Difficult terrain and hazardous terrain are different.
yes.
I can tell you were excited about them from the detailed instructions I was given to make sure we did your boots. So I'm glad I could share this moment with
Yeah,
you.
I'll use them the same way I use my crude boots, but Greg will be happy that I have the best boots available.
Hey, you say
Greg's
that,
really big on optimizing boots.
you say that, but wait until you're in a situation where there's a bunch of difficult terrain. You're like,
Yeah,
I can't
can't
go
wait.
anywhere.
Can't wait for you to be like, Rich, use your boots. I'll be
Use
like,
your
oh
boots.
yeah.
My boots. Okay. And then
Where
we
would
also
we be without Gregory?
we also established we've got a potion we can brew.
We can brew a potion. We got our little... Oops. Here we go. Our little potion brewing advent calendar.
So it was a flame fruit that I will take out of the Outpost supply, an arrow vine, which I will take from my own, and
This one's
erstwhile
arrow
host,
vine, right? Arrow vine. Flame
then,
fruit.
and then a snow thistle,
Snow thistle.
and that's a
Found
new
it.
guy. Not one of the ones that will get us closer to the puzzle book because it's on the edge. And as I recall, we're looking for one in the middle for the puzzle book.
We are getting number 118, the fulminant flask.
Cool.
I'll find it. I will find it.
Cool word.
Found him. Here we are. The fulminant flask.
What do?
What does it do? Let's find out. Let's read about it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me put these. I have a perilous vision in my mind of this deck of cards falling on the ground and your host having to dig through them and put them back in order. Notice I didn't say myself having to do it. The Fulminate Flask is a small item, which I understand is true of all potions. And during your turn, one enemy within range 2 suffers 4 damage.
Oh, sweet.
So that's why it's so spiky. I think you just throw it at them. Not sure why you even need to brew anything.
Well, I think any of us could benefit from that.
It's all in the shape of the bottle.
What, Jaymee? What do you have
The bottle.
for items?
What do I have for items? That's an excellent question, Gregory. Would you look in the sheet and remind me?
Assuming you updated the sheet, but sure. Or assuming our Wild House updated the sheet. Yeah, so you've got an Amulet of Life, leather armor, a falchion, and wing shoes. So you don't have any small items or potions. Maybe you should take it.
I'm taking it. It's mine.
All right. And unless
as
somebody
we've
else
established, I'm pretty good at killing monsters.
Mm-hmm. And if that's everything, then we're on to construction. What do we got available to us to build?
Well, I just wanted to check, but we got nothing in terms of figuring this out.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that.
Very good. What's next, Gregory?
We're on to construction. What do we have to build and or upgrade?
What are we going to build and or upgrade? Well, I'll go through our upgrades. What's the prosperity level here? 5. We could upgrade the mining camp to level 3, the hunting lodge to level 2, the logging camp to level 3, the inn to level 2, not the garden, the craftsman, but please no.
You can't just not want to do the cards ever. It's a good upgrade. It gets us more stuff.
That's fair, and if we have to do it, we can do it. I'll bite the bullet. Enhancer. We could put the enhancer up to level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which I assume reduces all enhancement costs even further, but I don't know. The library could be level 2. The carpenter could be level 2. The stables could be level 2. And that's it for upgrades. As to what we can build, I don't think you've got any buildings in the queue that you haven't built yet.
Well, we might have a wall section, right?
There might be a wall. Yeah.
Walls aren't bad for winter because we will have more violent events. However, I think the Carpenter or the library presents the most. Like the library feels like it will present some narrative, like heft, you know, like it might unlock some stuff for us in terms of like
get that lore.
Well, not just lore. Like it might unlock a quest, or it might unlock something. You know, a new character. Your axe is free. And the carpenter's good. We like the carpenter. Gets rid of 1 material resource from every building we build. So upgrading it, maybe it will be 2 resources, or maybe it will do something else for construction. So yeah, I think it's down to 3 options, which is wall for pure, just utility, carpenter because it might make building stuff easier, and you know, makes sense to make the thing that makes building easier before you build other stuff, or the library because there's, you know, potential narrative implications that aren't there for any of the other buildings.
On 3, everyone say your choice. 1, 2, 3. Wall.
Library.
Carpenter.
No.
Jaymee, you waited too long. You waited to see what we said just to make sure you could grab the third.
I absolutely did not do that, Gregory.
Okay,
And thank you for catching
Let's-
yourself with my name.
let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Library.
Carpenter.
Wall.
Now,
Now that time I did do it.
you did it very
Just-
consciously.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that I was consistent because I want the carpenter. And I
Well,
always have.
I think
Yeah.
Rich just picked the first one he thought of.
There's just something
I
about a
picked-
man who
nope.
works with his hands.
Nope,
You know
go
what I
on.
mean?
I picked the one that you said was for pure utility. I feel like that's what I want.
All right. You want
Hold on.
pure
I'm
utility.
gonna text James. Break the tie.
Oh yeah, James. Yeah, let's do James. James is the tiebreaker here. Now, Jaymee is very quickly going into their mind palace and trying to figure out if James would have a different answer to the question. Okay.
I'll let you know when he responds.
Yeah. Let's wait. Oh,
He says Czar.
I wonder what he meant by that.
what could he mean?
I assume that
He's an inscrutable one sometimes. Boys, I think I'm winning this one. I think we're doing the carpenter. It's my
Okay.
first
Do the
outpost.
Do it.
Let's do the carpenter. What
There
do
you
we
go.
need? What do we need?
What do we need? I'll tell you. We need 6 lumber,
Oof.
5 metal, and 4 hide.
Oh, that's hefty. Let's get rid of one of those lumber with the self same carpenter to bring it down to 5 lumber, 5 metal, and 5 hide.
5,
Or
5,
sorry,
4.
4 hide. 4 hide.
5, 5, 4.
We will take 1 each from us, and 1 from James, and then 5 metal. Ugh. Boom. Yeah, that's a lot of resources. Oof. Does the carpenter level up again, or is this the last of the carpenter?
This is
The carpenter-
ultimate carpenter. This is the
Okay.
golden card carpenter.
Good. That makes sense, because that's a lot of resources spent on that. But like I said, it does make sense, because you build the thing that makes building things easier before you build things.
It very much does. A practical girl, Gregory. The carpenter at level 2 will reduce all construction costs by 1 material resource
Mm-hmm.
and the extra construction cost by 1 morale.
Oh. Okay. So instead of 2. So we can really burn morale if we want to.
Yeah, I'll
Did
get
you
the
want
sticker.
Did you want to do that immediately? Burn a morale and build the wall?
Well, is that the initial cost in morale? I wouldn't know, personally. I'll
The
look it
initial
up.
cost, it usually costs 2. I've got it in front of me. It usually if you want to do an additional building, it costs you 2 morale on top
Okay.
of everything else.
So if we're reducing that by 1, we're just giving up the morale we just earned. If
Yeah.
anything, it's like we're carrying the ship burning energy into just building.
But before we do that, how much does the wall cost? Because that costs us a lot of resources, so we might not want to spend all of that right away.
Well, first, Gregory, let me just
Yeah.
get the sticker down.
Oh yeah, you can do your sticker in.
Well, this one's split right in half. We'll do it one piece at a time. Half. And then the lower half, which is a little bit smaller. Not something I can relate to. Good enough for government work. And now we're building the wall?
Well, let's just look to see what the wall costs.
The wall costs 4 lumber, 3 metal, 3 hide, and 10 gold.
Maybe we hold off on the wall for now. Because I don't want to
hang
use
on
up
to your
all...
gold. And that's fair.
I also want to hold on to our resources a little bit in case it becomes important. Because if we build that wall, we'll have basically no lumber and no metal whatsoever. I mean, obviously
Let the
we'll be able
people
to...
enjoy the ship burning party for a week.
For a week. All right. So
And
now
then we'll bring them back down to earth.
All we have to choose is we have to decide where we go next.
Where do we go next? Let's find out. I believe there's a whole chart here, maybe. It's not up to date, but we can, in the Lurker quest line, go to the Realm of Endless Frost. In the Unfettered quest line, we could do the Spire Basement. There's a job posting scenario called Prison Break. And there are 2 random side scenarios, My Private Empire and The Lustrous Pit.
So My Private Empire we did, right? That's the one where we can do... Or is it? What's the one where we could do, like, rooms and then you can call it off after every room, but you can come back and do it if you haven't done all the rooms? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I'm going to grab the scenario book and I'll look it up.
Because I remember we didn't do that one. I remember we called off on
107. My Private Empire. Scenario goals. This scenario may be complete only at the end of the same round when one of the 5 episodes is overcome.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So that's that one.
And then Realm of Endless Frost is the Frost Prince. Or the Ice Prince, or whatever the fuck his name is.
21. The Realm of Endless Frost scenario is complete when the Prince of Frost is dead.
Prince of Frost. So we didn't do that. We didn't finish that one because we decided the character selection we had was just not good enough to complete that scenario. Is this character selection better?
What was the problem, Gregory, if you recall?
If I recall, it was just that none of our characters had the ability to do enough direct damage to him by the time we got to him, due to low hand counts. And I remember I was there. I remember the Stevie was one of them, I think, and then it was not the Pyroclast. It was
another guy.
I can't even remember. Yeah, I can't even remember who.
Dr.
Becky Goodpain, yeah. Right, yeah, because she had very little ability to do anything to him because he was immune to most conditions. And then...
we know I wasn't there.
Pain Conduit.
You weren't there, no. Yes. James was there playing the Lurker, and again, in that situation...
specifically said Jaymee's character would be good.
Yeah, I think we agreed that Jaymee's character would be better. Because they can do more. They can hit better. They just a damage dealer, which we didn't have.
I can do direct damage.
You can do direct damage now, and you can put down difficult terrain, which is very useful, or hazardous terrain, which is useful. I mean, we could take another stab at it with this group.
Done.
We'll try it.
Try
the
it.
Realm of Endless Frost.
Another stab.
Sounds. Bring a sweater.
I often change out of my sweater before I play Frosthaven with Greg and James because they always just look so warm in the summer. And I don't want to be like, ooh, brr. I'm chilly down here.
I wore a sweater last time, largely because I was recovering from a gum graft and really feel like getting dolled up. So I've gone in the opposite direction this time around. This barely even counts as a shirt. But it counts enough for the terms of service.
Sorry, Mr. Bezos.
No, I'm not apologizing for this.
Never apologize.
Never.
Live your truth. So should we do a road event? Or is this a boat?
Let's take a look. Scenario book. The Realm of Endless Frost was something. I said a number. I didn't keep it up.
You sure did?
I'll just flip through the book. We'll find it. It's in here. Probably. You'd assume it's in here somewhere. Give it time. I can feel it. It's coming. We're getting close. I should have started from the front of the book and not the back. But hindsight, it's 2020. Maybe it's just not in here. I found it.
There you go.
Scenario 21, The Realm of Endless Frost. It's a sleigh scenario.
Okay.
And
so we are doing
my understanding, there's no special sleigh deck. You just ride your sleigh down the road. Right. And so, let us do a road event. This is Winter Road Event 31. You come across a man who appears in the middle of a mental breakdown. He screams himself hoarse while stabbing at the frozen earth with a trowel. You ask him what's wrong. I just need to get through this layer of frost. They're still good under there. They're just out of reach. You tell him you have no idea what he's talking about. Radishes! I have a buyer who is willing to pay enough for me to retire if I can just deliver today. But all my radishes, just out of reach, just under this ice. He smashes the trowel against the frozen ground. He wants those radishes, something bad. Option A. Just tell him where to find some discarded radishes. Option B. Help him dig out the radishes from the iced over ground.
I feel like we could do this. But also, what is with the option where we find some discarded radishes? Why don't we just know the location of those?
Well, wouldn't it just be like a garbage bin behind the inn or something?
We met that lady that makes rabbit or radish stew.
No, that's in the other game. That's in Kingmaker, which we don't play on stream, so nobody gets that.
We're way too into radishes, guys, in our games.
It's the classic fantasy vegetable.
It is, yeah.
Apparently, I guess.
There's something about it that just screams epic fantasy. I think we could break through the ice, but I can't even, in this particular case, I can't even conceive of what the drawback would be.
I know I can break through the ice. I just melt it.
Yeah, right? Like, honestly, I feel like I'm
We
resourceful.
could break a nail.
But like, what would it be? Like, literally, what would it be? Are we gonna start like exhausted, or like what? I can't figure out what the drawback would be. What thoughts?
tiring.
Anybody?
Maybe poison
No.
because the radishes are poison.
Radishes are poison.
Poisonous radishes.
Like maybe they were planted there by the frost. Maybe this is the first time we hear about the frost.
Can you imagine? Okay, well, let's hear counter arguments. Jaymee, do you have any for why we shouldn't dig?
Nope, dig. No one has
Nah,
any.
let's dig.
All right, let's dig.
As long as I don't personally have to dig through the ice, I have no objections. Option B. Help dig out the radishes from the iced over ground. You kneel on the ice and start digging. After more than 2 hours in the cold, you survey the hall. 3 malformed radishes between the lot of you. He resigns himself to failure, thanks you for your time, before wandering back towards Frosthaven. All characters start the next scenario discarding 1 card.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It could be worse.
And we lose this? This is gone forever?
It'll never come again.
Well, what was the other option? Can we see just out of curiosity?
The other option would have resulted in us removing Winter Outpost Event 11 from the Outpost deck. So I'm guessing that one is also radish themed.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Cool. I'll see you all
Can we
next
get a
week.
turnip in here somewhere? Now, that's it. Are we done?
That's it.
We're done.
That's all it is.
We're going to the realm of endless frost. And I'll just tell you right now, settle down with the gimmick, boys. We got a minute here to wrap up. You don't need to rush me. What was I saying?
What's going on this weekend?
But I wasn't there yet.
You started already.
We are going to the realm of endless frost, and we are gonna crush it. And you know what our secret weapon is gonna be? I'm just gonna say it. It's me. So I'm looking forward to that, and I know you are too. So stick with us. But your host wanted me to let you know what's coming up. Tomorrow, he's going to play his Suikoden. He hasn't picked a particular time for it, but he's going to try to do that before bed tonight so that anybody who cares has a little bit of notice for what time he's starting tomorrow in the afternoon. He's doing that because we do not have time. There's no time on Saturday for him to be streaming. I have business to attend to. I am going to be marching in a parade. So that's exciting. We don't need to talk about it too much, and you'll get to see my outfit, folks. My parade outfit. I'll wear it next time when we're playing Frosthaven. But let me just say, whoo! Now, and then he's got something else to do. I'm not concerned about that. So Saturday is nothing. On Sunday, he's going to play old games for 30 minutes a pop and share his feelings about them. He calls it 30-minute retro reviews. So the Blueprints is done as the Sunday game, I guess. Heading into the next week, well, we still got one Blueprints here trying to figure out some rooms. He's going to probably play some Lolo. Doesn't know when, but probably we got some Lolo coming. And probably something else too. But we'll find out when the moment comes. He's on vacation. He's got time for more streaming. Gregory, are the skies clear for next Wednesday?
God, I pray they are.
Greg and James gonna beat him up.
I have a cough.
Yes, that's also what I want for you. So
Plus,
Greg's gonna come here.
I for sure won't be available the following week, so it would suck to have to cancel a full month.
Yeah.
So let's get back on that.
You two will figure something out. I'm confident you're going to figure something out. Are we looking at another Thursday next week? Are we back on
Not on
Friday?
No, I'm good on Friday for next week.
Friday! Just a great night for doing Friday Night Frosthaven. And that's what we're going to do. Going into the realm of Endless Frost, and I'll be back with you. And we are going to have a terrific time. So that's that. My first Outpost phase. Very efficient. We're just over an hour here on the length of the show. And 6 minutes of that is our song at the start. So under an hour.
Yeah, that's impressive. Also,
Professionalism.
considering 20 minutes of that is just inane nonsense.
That's kind of
Some
nonsense.
of it was inane. Some of it was nonsense. It wasn't all inane nonsense, though. And so, we're done. Gimmicks up, boys. Stay beautiful. Stay joyful. Stay weird. Bye.